Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got home and I saw the box of car parts on my porch, so we're gonna fix the Beamer today. In past videos, I've had an issue with vacuum leaks. Well, we've explained that the idle air control valve had a hose and it went into my intake right about there. And supposedly there's this clip that you put on it. My car, like, the hose was just jammed in there, like, so we didn't know this clip existed.
Yeah, what we did before, like in the last video when we were explaining how it had a vacuum leak, was we were like, oh my god, the hose is off. We just gotta put it in. So what we did was we just put it in there, stuffed it in, and it was good enough to go out and do that hooning and drift around. But then after the fact, it started to do the same thing. It was like running like crap. I was like, okay, we have a vacuum leak. So he was like, Justin here was like, I'm breaking this. He was like, I'm gonna take the intake off.
I took the intake off, and the old clip was just literally hanging out, like jammed in a corner where you literally just couldn't see it until you had the intake off.
So tell me how it came off the hose and the intake. Can you explain how that makes any sense? And we don't know where this vacuum line is, but we might just plug that.
Yeah, I had another, like, there was no vacuum lines just hanging out. The only one that I took off was connected to like my fuel regulator and the intake. So like I don't know if I'm gonna have to plug that off or not.
Yeah, let's vacuum plug it.
Look at that.
Should I let him go on me? Think he'd eat me?
I don't know, it's a bee. We found a bee.
How, like, is that too close?
And he's gonna help us with this.
Mr. B.
I'll zoom in too.
Like he's a dancer.
Chilling. I don't even think these things sting.
Yeah, they don't hurt you.
I'm no nature enthusiast. I'm a car enthusiast.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab that greasy rag to wipe my hands and like
the thing's gonna eat
and regret it.
I don't think they sting though.
I don't know.
He's not a hostile bee.
Yeah.
He's our boy.
Alright, I found the old connector in the engine bay. So basically that one clips right in, so it's gonna stay in. The old one broke out and just was hanging out in the engine bay, and the hose was jammed in there. So whatever the story behind that is, we had no idea that this even existed. And I've been going around YouTube, and everything I find, where did I put it, is like things about like the idle air control valve, yeah. And
valve, yeah.
Everything was like, oh, like it might have failed. Well, the reason why you know it's gonna fail is you want to hear that noise. That means it's like moving, it's doing its thing. You don't want it to not hear anything. If you don't hear anything, it's busted.
That's pretty much the extent of what you'll find on YouTube. If you go to look it up, you're like, oh I have an air leak. But you'll mostly be led to videos about the IAC control valve itself. But no one tells you like, oh my god, that you actually have a clip that you can replace in your intake that could be causing you a whole bunch of problems. Because we didn't, like we said, if you don't break your motor down and you take your intake off, you may not even know that clip exists. You know what I mean? If it was a problem like a case where we had, where it fell completely out of sight, the only way we were able to figure that out was by taking it all apart. So for future reference, guys, this could be a serious problem.
Even shopping for this item, I could, like, some websites just like were weird about it. They were kind of like, I don't know, it's just
very misleading.
It's just kind of tough to find. And certain things said it only fit an M50, not an M52. But it's the same thing. Like all of them, it's literally the same everything for the engine. You know what I mean?
And even more, like this doesn't even have an O-ring on it. So if this was, I wonder, like,
just like it just fell out.
It just completely a vacuum leak.
Yeah, just like, so this will help us out a lot. So yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, I got the intake off. I'm gonna change my coolant temp sensor, which is right here. This one goes to the temp gauge inside the car, and mine just kind of wanders all over the place. It'll stay at operating temp, then go to cold, so you replace this and that fixes it. And this is another coolant temp sensor, and it goes right to the computer of the car. Now, take a look at that.
We get a circular one.
It's a
a 4-prong versus that square 2-prong.
I think this is for OBD1 cars, because my car was switched to OBD1, and this is the OBD2 one, because, like, you know what I mean, like the guy was
newer
like, this
sensor
will definitely fit your car.
Yeah, kind of that's the new.
And it doesn't. So what I got,
a new sensor,
I got an adapter because I couldn't return the sensor. That goes into there. And then these will connect to there. And I guess instead of using the 2 sensors, this will convert it to use just this 1 sensor.
And we don't know what if that's better or not. We don't know. So
yeah, it just,
you tell us. Let us know in the comments if that does.
Yeah,
makes a difference. If that makes a difference.
We'll find out. Oh, with the old and with the new. We're removing the old coolant temp sensor. Nice and loose.
We didn't take the coolant out of this, so we might have to do a fast swap-a-roo.
Yeah.
No, look at that.
Here you go, here's that washer.
Oh, it's already dripping. Oh, I got the wrong one, guy.
What?
Wrong one.
Jam it back in. What was wrong with it? It just wasn't
Small.
fit. It's small?
Yeah.
This guy screwed me.
So you got an adapter for something that doesn't fit. Nice job, dude.
Dude, that's like, that was a fucking $40 adapter.
We're tightening it. And we just lost some coolant. He owes us!
Stuck.
Screwed.
Damn.
Running the same gaskets. Because we're professional. A little dielectric grease to aid the go-on process. We're really coating it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, coolant sensor was a fail, so we're going with put the intake on and we'll get our brand new crisp, where'd it go? Our brand new crisp clippy working. It's somewhere hidden, but
That'll go after. You got that nice and tight though, right?
what?
Yeah,
the
cool
coolant sensor's on.
Alright.
Fine.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a highlighter, I'm installing the intake. Beautyless.
Intake is back on and we're gonna push the injectors in and then the little electronic piece that connects to them.
Slide that beast in. Yeah, it's running pretty easy. Slid right in. We're clipping the idle air control valve into the intake now. There's the valve piece up in there.
Trying to fit both my hands.
Trained to make it happen. Clip that clip. The brand new clip here showed you. He's clipping it into the intake.
Now.
Bolting the throttle body up and plug in the wires, and then we're just gonna put the intake tube on. That's it. We just put in these new plastic pieces that have this rubber here, so hopefully water won't be draining behind and getting up in here the way it was before when we had a cylinder 6 full of water.
Yeah.
This was the old one. The new one has the rubber where this is all just cracked and junk. So hopefully we don't fill it out with water again. Eliminate that problem. And after he clicks that in, we're just gonna toss this intake on and fire it up.
Oh yeah.
The best part, the struggle, the fight of the intake. Anyone who's ever done this knows the feeling. Just like, what a jerk, you know what I'm saying?
No, this time it's going fairly easy.
Yeah, I mean, I think most we did it a couple times.
It's broken in. Woo!
Barked at dog.
It's
Awkward.
instinct.
Really give it hell there.
Gotta prime it like twice.
Yeah, just turn the key. The reason he's going to turn the key and prime the fuel system is because you have the fuel injectors off and had the fuel lines off, so there's no fuel pressure up at the rail. So turning the key and priming the fuel pump will pressurize the system and avoid any problems for that reason.
One more time for me.
No, just fire it. Fire it. Keep going. See what it does, don't let it out. Oh no, it's not happy. No? It's gonna stop like that? Now runs fine? Alright. You have to just maybe the air pocket and the fuel line? Who knows?
I said it's the wind.
Maybe there's an air pocket and the fuel system. Yeah, it runs great now. Fixed it! What do you think, Mr. B? It's sick. It's sick. You nailed it. Idling down, everything perfect. Quick rip through the trailer park, making sure it runs good. Oh yeah. Beast.
I've never been this far back in the trailer park.
I've been all the way back here. I've investigated before.
Yeah.
Car hunting.
We have a Sunnyvale in our town. This is a dead end.
No. I'm gonna die at this angle, but I got it.
What up, guys? We're at New Mexico. We're gonna do some skids. Bmw'S back running.
Runs great, dude.
Exactly.
Second gear, this is his first second gear right there. She likes the RPMs.
Second gear attempt. Let me try one more first.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Not happy.
What?
I'm gonna give her a break. Let's take her home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.